Nearly 1,000 years ago, the Khmer kings in the land we now call Cambodia dedicated their people to the serpent god Naga, the god of destruction. A legacy of war and destruction is certainly what has been leveled on the country of Cambodia, and few people there have been harder hit with tears, grief, and bloodshed than the 8 million people we call the Central Khmer. The Khmer, as we know them today, are a blending of people from India, Arabia, and China who intermarried with those in and around the area of Cambodia in the 1st century. Since that time, the Khmer have suffered through endless wars with neighboring Thailand and Vietnam, invaders from Japan and France, and numerous civil wars. After the conflict between the U.S. and Vietnam, the Khmer Rouge regime, under the leadership of Pol Pot, killed an estimated 2 million Khmer people between 1975 and 1979. The Khmer Rouge would kill people simply because they could read or wore eyeglasses. Pol Pot forced Cambodia into an agrarian society almost overnight. Yet today, many farmers cannot tend their fields because of the landmines left behind from war. As many as 60,000 Khmer have been killed or injured by landmines. Moreover, deforestation of the land has caused massive flooding and severe drought for all of Cambodia. Today, Cambodia is left with little but the heritage of endless wars and terror. During the war, many men were killed, and now 65% of the Cambodian population is female. Only 25% of these women can read and write. Half the children under the age of 5 are malnourished. Less than half of them go to school for more than 3 years, and only 3% will finish their secondary education. AIDS was first detected in 1991 in Cambodia, and now Cambodia has the highest infection rate of any country in Southeast Asia. Over 90% of Cambodians claim to be Buddhist. Buddhism's fatalistic worldview causes the Khmer to resign themselves to whatever happens. Their goal is to reach the middle path to nirvana, or ultimate peace, by performing ritualistic acts in this life. Blending Buddhism with ancestor worship and animism, the Khmer believe sickness, drought, and other problems are controlled by external spirits. Charms are worn for protection, and offerings are made to appease the spirit world among these people who live in constant fear. So pray for the Khmer. Pray for release from bondage to the age-old cycle of fear, superstition, and the spirit of destruction that has gripped these people for centuries. Pray their hearts will be open to the gospel message so they can enjoy the ultimate peace of Jesus Christ in their present lives. Pray that God will raise up prayer teams and long-term workers to go and work among the Khmer. Pray for God's protection of the few Christian believers in Cambodia as they share the gospel with boldness. Pray for vibrant churches to be planted among the Khmer. The Khmer, part of God's waiting world.